So we just drafted this deck in the prior video, and we're going to see how well it goes at this point.
Dun, 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 dun.
The early curve is much stronger than I ended up expecting it to be, so we've got a Savage Roar in here, only one spell, Starfire, one Silence with the 4/3. What's he called? The Spellbreaker?
Spellbreaker is a 4.
Yeah. Is he a 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 4/3 though. Body.
Yeah, 4/3 with silence.
Right. So we'll see where this goes.
Pretty sure you're 4.
I feel like I've got enough ones
Yeah.
that
Got a lot of 1s and 2s.
right.
Pretty
So 2, 3, 4 is usually nice, but should we drop that 4 and hope for something else cheap?
I don't know. All of those could definitely help out.
He's not going to survive very well against cheaper minions. Let's go for something else.
Yeah, okay.
Much better.
That's a little bit better.
Well, the Robocub can customize, and we picked up a 1.
Oh, nice.
We're against another Druid. I'm not thrilled about that.
Angelini. That's a pretty cool name, though.
Angelini? What's he, wrathing it? 2 man? Yeah, there we go. So,
Not sure if that was wise.
no, that feels a little premature. Toad? Definitely the Toad here, right?
For the cub, you don't need to protect anything right now.
Right, so
What if you
I've...
made your cub a 3/2?
Well, what if we just play
yes.
the Toad, which is a 3/2?
I keep forgetting that your toad is already a 3/2.
Right.
It's certainly not better than a 3/2 that does more damage when it dies.
Exactly. And...
Now the cub on I would do
or should I hero power and put out my deckhand?
Or you could do the cub on taunt. I mean on defense.
Yeah, I could do Cub 2/3.
And then put out your deckhand. And then you can do 3 to his face.
Which one puts me the furthest ahead? This would leave me a 2/1 on the board. Plus the a 2/1 taunt and a 2/1.
You could probably clear it next round.
This would leave me a 2/1 and a 3/2.
If you
They feel pretty.
The Celsi deckhand, he's just going to clear. He's going to clear a 2/1 with his hero power. Probably.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment.
So the stealth thing, right?
No, the Cub. I like the Cub.
Okay. I mean, I still think he's probably going to clear it.
Well, he might, but then I have 2 creatures on the board.
That's true, and he has no creatures and no mana. But he...
Okay. Raven Idol. He's probably digging for a spell here.
I don't know, he could be digging for a good creature. Brownie, no.
He could, but I'm so far ahead already
I know.
that I feel like he should... Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Maybe we'll pick up another
you
2.
would.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like his best choice.
Panther's better than armor.
So that was a pretty automatic turn. That's
Yeah.
my next turn is not looking good.
Nice.
Aw, did that have to go the one place it was useful? I think he was hoping it to hit my Toad.
Maybe. Oh,
I can play the Toad defensive here.
you mean the cub?
Cub, yeah.
I would do that. Then you could also hero power and then go to face because he again need to clear, use everything to clear it.
Yeah, I like it.
I didn't even know you had 2 cubs.
And then I've got the Runts or the Sunwalker next turn. Probably the Runts.
You're,
I'm really ahead here.
yeah, it's interesting. It looks like you're pulling a lot of value low cards, and then once in a while a high card that you're saving until. Oh, that's
I mean, that's much better for me than it is for him.
Yeah, and you can do your Sunwalk.
Oh my god, what's
Oh,
that
I
give
think
me?
that's game.
That gives me another 6. That's exactly lethal.
That's game.
Oh, I didn't even count the
Hero
the
power?
2 that it would give me.
Oh, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more than exactly. Man,
Okay, that went a lot better than I was expecting it to.
I don't know if you. Well, I guess we'll have to see, but it didn't it seem like you had a pretty lucky draw.
No, I feel like that was a pretty standard draw for what we drafted.
Well, I guess we'll find out in just a minute. My dogs are itchy.
They're what?
They're itchy.
As in they're scratching themselves a lot?
Yeah, it's dry or something.
Oh, well, yeah, the temperature's just starting to drop below freezing.
TJ, no. TJ.
With all the 2s and 1s I have, I should dump the ghoul too, right?
I would dump anything that's not a 2 or a 1,
Yeah.
especially if you're going first.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Save the sea giant.
Ugh, ugh.
Oh, hey, you got the mountain giant instead.
That's good.
And he's at reduced.
Okay, Zombie Chow helping out.
Actually, so far it's looking pretty good.
Doing his part for the war effort.
The light protects me.
Okay.
Okay, Juggler.
Wait, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
TJ, no.
And then, what do you got here? 3. Ooh, Spider Tank.
Oh, that's not good. Ready coin? Yeah. Okay. That could help, and but that's all you can do.
Robocub as attack for, like with a 3/2. We might land on the tank.
In which case, what? You'll lose your.
Well, the Zombie Chow is definitely going into the tank next turn, though. So, but the extra health doesn't help the Robocub. Or we can clear the board with the Power of the Wild.
And lose everything?
No, I'd still have my Zombie Chow at 2/1.
Okay.
I feel like the Cub's probably the best choice here, though.
I don't see how. He's gonna clear.
Well, he's going to clear the Cub, and I'll still have my Juggler and my Zombie Chow.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting that he has taunt if you choose the attack.
And I want this as attack
Yeah.
in the event that that happened.
Nice. Right, because a 2/3 wouldn't help.
Well, I mean, it still wouldn't be awful, but
I mean, it wouldn't help against the spider tank. Which,
no, not much.
See, and he's gonna do
I feel like he has to.
No.
He's okay.
it. All right, that's
Well, I can put my Zombie Chow into the tank now with the Power of the Wild.
cool. Right, and then you would also. I'll just go to face with 8 damage. Oh no! And then you could actually hero power 2 and do 3 more damage. That's 11 damage to his face.
Well, but 8 after the Zombie Chow.
And you're gonna clear the. Oh, was that minion? Wild Roar doesn't affect you.
That wasn't Savage Roar. That was the Panther, whatever.
Oh, right. It gives minions. I see.
5. Well, let's
Yeah, I think we
go
should.
for our 50-50 here. Excellent.
And then. Oh. Okay, I mean, I guess you probably should, but that.
Yeah, the taunt's not doing me any good. There's nothing to defend against here. That's exactly where I wanted that.
Yeah. Oh.
There's no advantage to... Well, if I play the Cleric, I can clear for free.
Or you could just play the cleric on the 4/3 and then just go to face.
Ooh, is
hero power, and go to face. Because he can't kill your knife juggler with what he's
well, but then he can kill my pit fighter.
Yeah, but what are you going to do to kill the pit fighter anyway?
Or he can just give up.
Nice. Okay. But yeah, what I'm saying is, what would he have done? You
Well,
would
he would have cleared my pit fighter, and then I would have had 7 more damage, which would have put him at, what, 2 or 3 health at most?
Sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were still talking about it, so...
Right. Yeah.
So I think what we're showing here is that the early game is a tiny bit more valuable than I think we've valued it before.
I don't know. Remember when we've had decks that were weak early game, and it was a struggle, and then you made it, and then we're always shocked at how far arena decks go. And maybe that's the whole point. If you have a strong weak game,
A strong weak game?
strong early game, then you have to kill them fast. If you have a strong end game, then you have to survive long enough to get it out.
Yeah.
And maybe ideally is you want to get a perfect balance, but
Yeah, I feel like this deck is a little better balanced than we thought.
yeah, definitely.
That is the worst draw ever.
Oh well, I mean, except that you get to draw 4 more cards.
Sure. And it won't be any of them, so there we go. There we go.
Nice and nice.
Um,
Want to hold the South Sea until you have weapon, of course.
of course, yes.
What is that? Discover.
He's probably gonna pull a minion out of that.
If it's super cool, well, it can't be anything.
Ooh, there's...
Oh my god.
I feel like the Light Warden here, right?
Why not?
We could coin into both.
Oh, yes. Coin into both.
Because that gives me a lot of flexibility on how to respond to what he puts down.
Yeah. He'll probably clear the 2 under this... Or hopefully clear the 2 under this face. He is.
Oh, wasting a turn.
Ow. And then... the Druid of the Saber with stealth. Oh, knife juggler.
Oh, how about a knife juggler?
Yeah. How about it?
Would have been nice to know that I had him, and then I could have coined my 2 guys out.
Oh, yeah.
Or rather, coined him out and played both of them on turn 2.
Bet you can do some crazy stuff with your wobbling
Let's
2/2
see.
guys.
Cards? Okay. Yeah. The wobbling runs and the...
You could do some pretty crazy combos with your death rattle stuff. All right, you actually do have. No, you used them all up. Okay,
I mean, the Panther here? It has to be the Panther, right?
Panther, and then you're gonna what? No, you could kill the 2/4 with your Druid of the Saber, and no, you don't have enough mana.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and trade in your Light Warden. That's
Well, but he's a 2/1. I would have to get the ping here.
yes. Why don't you put him?
I need to play the Panther.
Okay,
I need to be able to respawn to larger stuff,
That's true.
and I have to get rid of the juggler here,
Because he's gonna get rid of it.
or he's just gonna kill this for free.
Kill what?
My Light Warden.
I think he would kill the juggler. I would have gone face.
No, I'd clear the Light Warden for free.
You'd kill the guy for free over killing a knife juggler?
Maybe.
Um, Actually, you could put Druid of the Saber.
Ooh, I can't put the Ghoul and the Druid of the Saber in, though.
No, that would be great. You could do Loot Hoarder and Druid of the Saber. It would be great. Can you get... If Flesh Eating Ghoul goes out, then you have 1 mana left, which means you can do nothing.
Right.
So you could clear it with your Shadow Guy. That's taking a huge risk.
I think we should clear it with the Panther and see what it drops.
Well, put out your Flesh Eating Ghoul first, then.
Well, but then I can't. I don't think it's the right time to do that.
It would be a 3. It's not going to have more than 3 attack.
Okay.
It's
Good
not
point.
a great chance that it's going to have a 1 hit point, but you might get lucky.
Well, that's great.
Oh my god! That would have been so great. Everything went so perfect.
Yeah.
Where shall I strike?
Ouch.
Yeah.
We're gonna struggle now.
Good reply.
Let's see. We want a spell out of this.
Yeah. You probably always want to spell out of that. Ooh. Let's see. Living Roots 2 damage. What is that? Nourish? Ooh, Nourish.
So 2
Actually-
damage.
Now, wait a second. You're... Oh, you can't cast it right now anyway. Never mind. 2 damage or 2/1/1 saplings. And it's low cost.
Sunwalker is gonna happen next turn,
Right. Which means...
and then the turn after that is gonna be a 7-mana turn. So I feel like I should take the Nourish to have the most mana efficiency.
You can't cast it right now. I would go with Living Roots. Because if you summon your Sunwalker, and he blows, if he blows his 4/6 into it, then you'll be able to kill it with your Living Roots.
Oh, yeah?
For no one.
But Nourish isn't going to do any good. If you could play Nourish this round, I would say go for it.
And then this is a stealth. I mean, he's gonna kill that Loot Hoarder, probably, but
Yeah.
gives me a card.
Okay, that's fine. That's not going to happen for a while.
Okay, he's gonna clear with his face. Good, good.
And then do...
It's all according to plan.
Yeah. And nice.
Oh,
Might change... Well, you still can't kill him, though. I would still go to the plan and put out the Sunwalker.
yeah.
And then you might even consider killing... No, okay. Oh, you can't. Never mind. Taunt.
Well, next turn I could Starfire and Living Roots this if he
Okay.
doesn't come at it.
True.
Ouch.
Destroy and then- Oh, naturalized. Nice. Okay. I mean, that hurts.
What is?
but
Does that destroy or does that put it back in my deck?
It destroys.
Okay.
And you didn't
Yeah,
get
destroy.
good enough replacements.
That hurts.
Kills
Wow, charge?
He's blowing everything. No,
I don't.
You might have no reply for this.
No, I might be up a creek here.
Okay, so you could do Starfire and Living Roots, and that...
And then I can kill the Cult Master.
Right, and have nothing.
Yeah, well, it gives me the best recovery from what I had. Because otherwise I'm dropping the Harvest Golem, the Toad, and the Ship's Cannon. Which I'm going to lose one of automatically.
Unless he just kills you outright, which...
Right. So I need to get his damage off the
Yeah.
board.
I think you... This is not going to go well. That might be able to help. If you make it that long.
Well, I mean, this is buying me several turns.
I don't think so. This might buy you one turn.
I feel a Savage Roar.
Or
Okay,
that.
or a Mukla.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to help that much. Plus, isn't several like 5 to 7?
Well, sure. Without the Mukla, though, I would have had 3 or 4. Okay.
That's still not going to win.
That's going to hold off 2 or 3 of his guys, though.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
Because my other option is to drop the Cub.
Which
He'll clear with one guy.
a wet piece.
Yeah, so...
He's gonna... No, he's got you. Because
Oh, he's almost certainly got me, but this gives me my only chance.
No, he'll Mukla again, so this will be a 3...
So, well, it'll take him 2 creatures.
And he'll already have higher... It'll take him 2 creatures, and then he'll
It'll
have,
take him two creatures, including the Mukla, actually. No, that's... Oh,
He's got you.
ouch.
He didn't even need all that. The Wind Fury alone did it because it was a mech.
Well, the Wind Fury's asleep.
No, I know, but it made the Cogmaster +2 attack, which was enough to kill you.
Oh, yeah. That was rough.
Yeah. Was that? I'm telling you, I think that was just. I mean, he played great and had a great deck. Sure.
Yes.
But it was that stupid Doomsayer.
Right, the Doomsayer completely flipped that whole game.
Yeah, because you were about to
And
solidly grab control.
You can't play around like a 1 in 60 chance or whatever the chances of getting that particular 2-drop are.
Right. I mean, I don't feel bad for suggesting that you make that call, but a doomsayer. What bad luck.
Yeah, it sucked.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will
Man,
fight
you're getting
with
great
honor.
mulligan
Let us
hands.
protect the wild.
What are you doing to me, deck?
Showing you what you have to look forward to.
Ah, that's... Well, last time I didn't get to play those cards, so I don't appreciate the teasing.
This isn't a great replacement.
I mean, I didn't get any of my ones, but I've got solid twos. The Robocub is a nice, versatile little card, and we
Yeah.
got two of them.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you use it a few times now, and it really makes a difference.
Well, because you can tailor it to whatever their board is. Against a Paladin, we're probably going to play it as 2/3,
Yeah.
because he's going to drop a 1/1 on the board. Or nothing. Okay.
So do a 3/2.
I can drop the second one as a 3/2 if I need to.
But if you drop-
I'd rather have the health against a Paladin.
But he's not going to do anything in round 1.
Well, see, now I can kill that.
Well, you could have killed that anyway.
I know.
You could blow your charge guy against it. I can't hover over the enemy stuff anymore.
But playing him as a 3/2 just practically guarantees that he's going to die. And it doesn't do me any good here.
No. No.
Um,
You could charge it, and then
I could charge it, clear it, and put my ship's cannon out.
Ship's cannon isn't bad.
Um,
That's 2.
if I choose to play, or I can clear it with Savage Roar and put out a Raider. That's awful.
You'd lose yours though. Yeah, you don't want that.
If I play this as stealth, it's a 3/2 stealth.
And then he
and
has
the
to,
cannon.
Oh, no, actually, you could do that. Why don't you do the ship's cannon and the Druid of the Saber, and then go to face?
Right.
He's got to come through your.
And then my ship's cannon can finish it. Or should I maybe even... No, well, the Cavalder doesn't do me any good. It doesn't save me anything.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
So, yeah.
And you want the Druid of the Saber out as little as you can if you're going to stay.
Yeah, make him come to it and then kill it.
Hopefully, make him come to it.
I mean, he might end up having something to give it a Divine Shield. That will
Or
suck a
holy-
lot.
He could holy hammer it.
Okay.
Well, he played Tempo. Okay, you could clear the board and...
Well, I can't clear the board. He'll have...
Yes, but you also have your hero power. If you use your Cavalder and your Hoarder, clear the board, and then see what he gets, and he might have 1 hit point, which I realized was the exact strategy as last time, and it totally lost us the game.
Well, if we're going to take the Shredder, we're going to take the Shredder first. Okay, that's... Should I take the free kill?
If you take... Well, what's your Savage Roar? Because you could take the free kill and clear the 3/2.
Oh, I could. Which also lets me put out a Loot Hoarder, and then a Sunwalker next turn to protect both of my 2/1s.
Right. Yeah, Sunwalker next turn is...
Yeah, we've got enough late game that I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean... The Savage Roar used is 10 times as good as the Savage Roar in your hand.
Yeah, I generally don't even think about playing a Savage Roar that early.
Ready, sir.
Right, but it's not like that's your combo or anything. Alright, perfect. And then...
Do I want to kill that 2/2? Yeah, because otherwise he'd pop the shield.
What if you kill the 4/4?
What if I kill the 4/4? The Sunwalker's going to get to kill him for free without any damage.
Or right.
Yes.
So we're gonna take the card here.
Yeah, and then go to face. This is looking good.
He's got a nice hand, but
And he's a gold. He's a gold player.
oh, he is gold. So theoretically, he has a lot of experience.
Follow the rule.
That doesn't help.
No, that's a pretty good card. I don't
Yeah, I like the Peacekeeper a lot. He's still a nice taunt, though. We can clear it next turn and put out my golem. Big cards are coming soon. Most of the, like, a good half of my cheap stuff has already been cleared.
Right. Spellbreaker. Oh, actually, no, that's a battle cry. Okay, well, you've got something to silence now, if necessary.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Value out of cannon.
Okay,
We should definitely do that first to see where it lands.
you've got plenty of mana. Burn
Okay, so we can clear that with
the taunt or your weapon,
or my face.
or I mean your face. If you could face and silence his trog, and then
Well, I don't have any spells though. I don't care about that.
Oh, okay. All right. So then,
Shall prevail.
yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, that's the plan. And then harvest golem and Kavalder.
Do we want the Gavalder?
Why wouldn't you want the Kavalder?
Why wouldn't we? There's no reason I can think of to not want him.
Right.
Yeah, I was just, you know,
Oh, right.
mind control tech is,
true.
but these are all pretty crummy. So, and now I can put the Gavalder into that because I don't have any healing, right? No healing.
Well, you could get healed. I'd still put.
8. What are you casting for 8?
May steal us.
Oh, very nice.
Oh no.
Ouch.
At least he's got a wasted. Huh. Ah.
We don't have 9.
No, but you could silencing him brings him to a 2/3, and then you could use your South Sea deckhand and your hero power to clear it, and then go to face with the Harvest Golem, and then you'd have a 4/3 on the board, which you'd clear with his weapon probably.
I mean, I need to put the body on the board.
Yeah, and the Harvest Golem's going to give him fits if you can clear any of these guys.
So the golem and face,
For the wild.
Yeah.
and then go to him with that, and that's the best we can do.
Or, yeah, you're still gonna have board control,
Yeah, of course he's gonna go there,
right? In there.
and that lets me have a 2/1 left after I clear that. I don't like that he has such a hand, but you know, things happen.
Hopefully he'll play a really awesome 2-point. He did not.
That's not what we want.
Nope.
We can kill that 1/1 at least.
That'll be fun. Oh, man.
Well,
Poor Squire.
Now we're just believing in my deck to do the right thing. We're at about a 50-50 chance of drawing some of the good cards.
It's not.
They're going to need to come real... Oh,
Oh. It's bad.
that's going to be the game.
You're in trouble now.
Can you clear? No, you're just gonna race to face.
Well, I mean, 2 damage to this doesn't do any
Oh,
good.
Okay. You might. Let's see. He'll clear your 5. See, you might be fine.
Ugh.
None may steal.
Ouch. Ouch.
Shush. Reporting for duty.
See, he's racing your face.
Well, he's gonna win.
That's the game.
Well, it's not the game yet, but it's real close.
I'm pretty sure it is the
We
game.
must cleanse the Sunwell.
He does 12 with the Raider next turn.
So that leaves me 1 hit point unless he has a damage.
12 for... Yeah, okay.
So I don't know what he's well played in. This game clearly has a great deal of there's a lot of track left in this race.
There is one additional round. An Iron Bark would be real good right now.
And an Ironbark wouldn't even
man.
fix this.
He keeps...
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted.
In the light's name.
For the wild. Well played.
So as I feared initially, I feel like we're getting beaten by our lack of value in our early game. We were forced into picks that were suboptimal, and it's hurting us now that we've gotten a couple wins.
Are you sure it isn't that you don't have any end game? Because
I've got end game, I just didn't draw any of it that time.
Yeah, because you don't have very much.
Yeah, but I was out tempoed by mid game on both of those last two.
Malfurion versus Valera.
Let's see how we do with Quirky Turtle here. That's
I must protect.
I'm keeping that. That's a nice curve.
It's a great curve.
So this is our deck giving us the best it has. Let's see what it does with that. Maybe Shredder on turn 3 here. Chow's gonna keep that board nice and clear for us.
Ooh, there's a silence, which you have the ability to play at your leisure now.
Yeah.
Drink with me, friend.
Okay, well, that's a great Chow kill.
There's one of your
Another
endgame
man
cards.
on the prowl.
I would not call Wobbling Runts an endgame card. And play something I can kill. So that I can feel good about this Shredder. Ooh, or... Face with the... No. He's either got a lot of weapons or he's bad.
Or he's an aggro rogue.
Yeah. He can kill the first half of the Shredder. I'm not worried about that.
Right? I would do the Shredder.
I feel like that was a little bit aggressive of him. He has no clue what my deck's capable of. Yeah.
Well, but he also might have a weapon.
Ooh, that's a good drop.
He wasted the daily deadly poison.
Right. And those are some... Okay, I can kind of see why you would do that.
Right?
I feel like I should preserve my board by buffing that with a +1, right?
Isn't that undervalued if you can only use it on one person?
Yes, but it's going to put me a 4-1 or yeah, a 4-1 on the board. Or I can
Which he'll kill with his dagger.
or I can have a 4-2 stealth on the board.
Why don't you do the 4-2 stealth and just go to face?
Yeah.
What's he going to do with a 3-2? Best case scenario, he goes to your face. Worst case scenario, he kills your Trog with it.
Right, which I'm thinking of. Yeah. I'm with you.
I mean, yeah, it gives him the ability to buff it, but he hasn't buffed it yet.
Well, and Rogue doesn't have that many buffs. Rogue's more removal.
I don't know. Rogues have some buffs. Tinker Oil. And if he's aggro, he'll go face. Which he's not. Okay.
And Golem and Toad here, right? Yeah.
You got no way to kill the slime, yeah.
And I feel like I should keep that stealthed so that the ooze doesn't kill it.
Yeah. And there's no reason to bring it down to 4 yet.
And then next turn I can Mark of the Wild and get a decent value out of it. And kill the ooze for free. Well, okay, he's gonna kill it for me.
And you might have something. You might have something to play Spellbreaker.
Oh, and I can play the runts.
Oh, you can play Spellbreaker right now too. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do Power of the Wild. If you Power of the Wild, you get to kill that guy. Or you can kill him with. Well, you can't kill him with Spellbreaker.
Okay.
Or Shattered Sun Cleric
We can
and Power of the Wild.
cleric. That kills it. Which leaves us 2 3/2s on the board and my hero power. We can Spellbreaker it, and it doesn't have Wind Fury, and just kind of ignore it.
Yeah,
Well, if we Spellbreaker, we're also going to Power of the Wild.
right. Which means there's no reason to do that.
Right.
So, why don't you just ignore it
How about
with everything and play your rumbling?
Cleric and Power of the Wild buffing the Toad enough to kill it? I like that.
Oh. Okay.
Cleanse the Sunwell.
Maybe. I still think I'd go to face with it all. And side, yeah. No, I think in second thought, if I were to do it again, I would still vote on Spellbreaker to make it not Wind Fury.
And then go
Power of
face.
the Wild and go face.
Rogue has a lot of removal.
That's true. A face run with a rogue is tough.
So we're looking really good right now. And we won the
That's
joust.
going to help a lot. That might be the game for him, actually. You've got 9 on the board.
Well, yeah, that's 9. And we pulled a taunt.
Taunt. Now you might as well. Oh. You might as well do. Oh.
I mean, the taunt feels like the right move here. But it doesn't give... Well, I can just put the Spellbreaker out and the taunt.
Why not put your runs out? Face. If you
Let's
go
see.
face right now,
Worst case scenario, he is able to play a what's the 3/4/3 weapon?
Okay.
What's the good rogue weapon? It's a 3/4.
Assassin's Blade or something.
Okay, so he plays a 3/4 Assassin's Blade, and then he tinkers Sharp Swords Oil it, makes it a 6. So he goes 6 plus 8 plus 2 is not enough to kill me. So I like the runts.
All right, run some face. Go quick. See, he thinks you're trolling him.
Yeah, that's my 90 seconds. I am entitled to it. And I can see why he would think that. It looks, but I don't know what he has in his hand.
That's true. Blade Fury could.
I give up.
Yeah, see, he was in a really weak position, and that's why he was a little frustrated. But I wasn't in as commanding a position as I think he thought that I was.
Right. Plus, you're at 2 losses now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 3-2. Okay. Getting a little hungry. You're making me hungry. What are you eating?
Sun chips.
Sun chips.
They're super yummy.
Sun chips are pretty good. Okay, Ironbark, thank you for showing up. I've got a lot of 2s. I'm dumping the 3s as well.
And the 8.
Well, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Especially with the coin. I can coin out that warhorse, maybe do a lot of damage.
Ooh.
Take you down with me.
I can ease your pain.
Okay. So the cub then here with more defense.
Right.
With more defense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then it kills it in 2 turns.
Breathe your last.
For the crusade!
Knife Juggler coin into the toad?
Yeah.
And that might knock that shield off.
Or
Or,
put hero power to burst the bubble.
yeah.
Coin into knife juggler. And then use the Cavalder.
I like that. It puts me in a better position.
Right.
Because he doesn't get to kill my cub for free.
Yeah.
For the wild. Breathe your last.
And we may as well bump here and get that half dead. And
You
then...
just healed a man? What do you
Oh no, heals. Is this Dark Bomb? Dark Bomb.
See, nobody lets knife jugglers live if they can help it.
No, Knife Juggler is terrifying. Okay, Toad and Hero Power or the Warhorse.
Ooh.
Um,
If you get the warhorse, actually, now would be a great time to do the warhorse because the charge only helps. You don't need it to live.
well, but if I Toad Hero Power, I kill this, it's a 2-1, and it's probably going to kill the dragon again next turn as well.
Ooh.
If I Warhorse, all that does is gets me a little more face damage.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yours is better.
Yeah. And then we shove this to face. I mean, he might have a Mortal Coil. Warlock, I know I like to pick him up.
Well met.
Okay. Okay, he's gonna make that choice.
Oh, nice. Okay. And you can still silence if you want to.
Okay.
Actually, you could do your toad into the 3/3 into the
Okay.
regent, and you might get lucky 50-50 shot of clearing his board for free,
Right.
and then
Because my other option is the Spellbreaker, which dies, can silence it, but then dies to it.
or wait, if you put that out, you'll have 4. No, there's no way to get it cheap enough to play a Sea Giant. Okay,
No.
so I would do.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Ah,
Okay. We're putting out the horse, though, right?
all right, I do the horse and the season. Deckhand. Did you get it?
No. That's fine. It's a 1-1, and he... I mean, he might have power overwhelming, but that'd be a huge waste of that. If he wants to make that choice, I encourage him to do so. And the runts are going to see some play. Ouch. Oh.
Oh. Oh, but he can't play it. Can you kill that? Oh, you could silence it.
If I play my runts, he might kill them and turn them into 2/2s, which is what I want. And then I can silence it next turn after he feels really good about it.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Play the psychological game.
Plus, you might kill it. He's going to be all happy that he gets to kill it for free.
Right. Ew.
He might still do it.
Okay.
He didn't.
That's fine. Or, okay, this is gonna go to 8. 8 and 6 is dangerous.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think you should put your Sea Giant out yet.
yeah, Sea Giant should wait.
I mean, he's just gonna.
Your magic
Well-
shall not save you.
Then we push the runts at it, and they can kill it next turn. They can kill it next turn and make the Sea Giant really cheap.
Oh, right. Oh.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense given that it's about to die. Cub and Sea Giant.
Wait.
Cub first.
No, not Cub first. Kill your runs first.
I'll kill my runts first. Where are they going?
You could.
The Azure Drake?
Use your Drake's probably a good.
Because both of these will go into it.
Although I don't know if that. Yeah, that lets you use your hero power too, so that helped.
Well, and I get a card now. The Cub, I want to make higher attack.
Oh. Now wait. Because you can also buff it right now.
I could buff it right now, and that does do me some good.
Does you no good. You should have done it for defense. Then you'd have done you some good.
What do you mean?
Well, now, if it had been a 2-3 and then you bumped it, it would have been a. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, like that.
I'm reading it wrong. That's what I. Yeah.
Okay, all of a sudden, oh, they're different pictures, too.
Yeah.
Those are very cute. Grumbly, wily, and rascally.
Wily, grumbly, neat.
I would not want to encounter them in a jungle.
No. Together or apart.
I don't know, individually? They're runts, man.
Yeah, but that guy's got a battle axe. Do you have something to defend yourself against a runt with a battle axe?
If I'm in a jungle, I would hope that I have at least a machete.
I don't know. You're not even gonna know what's happening. He'll just run up to you and you'll be like, "Excuse me, sir," and then he'll hit you in the head with it.
Yeah. I feel like we really monkey wrenched his plans here.
We jammed him up good.
Because he was making very quick turns. Oh!
Oh, he's gonna what? The
What is
crap?
happening?
What is it? Okay.
Okay, and then he can clear the giant. Okay. I see what he did. That
Yeah.
feels like it was probably a good turn.
That was his best shot. You're never going to play that mountain giant now. Unless you hold.
Yeah, do I want to hold that card?
If you hold your cannon, then you get to play the giant next turn. And nothing else. But then you have 2 cards.
I think it's a better chance here.
For the wild.
And we'll clear both the imps. 'Cause
Yeah.
There's no reason to let him have imps.
Especially when you can clear it for free.
And that giant's gonna let me turn the whole game around.
Maybe. Now it's a race because he gets to tap. He gets to draw 2 cards per round and you don't.
Right.
So you need you need to keep up damage to his face.
Face?
I think so because the more face, the less he can tap. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
unless you've got great trades, he's got to kill your creatures because he can't afford not to.
He can do 10 this turn and 10 next.
Oh,
Does that... If he ignores me, that puts me at lethal.
no, not anymore.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12... Yeah, no, Oh, you done me wrong, Don. You done me wrong. We want a spell here?
I don't know.
Druid, Swipe is a really common spell. Starfall is also a good spell.
Your data doesn't matter. It's
Dark
all over.
Whispers.
Oh, wait. Well, I spoke too soon, but I still think it's not going to help that much. And then Power of the Wild for 3-2?
We'll put out the cannon. If he has no removal for that, we're in a good spot. In fact, he can't punch through it, and that's lethal. We just top decked that right out of our behinds.
He's going to tap or something. He's going to tap and get some... Oh.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can he clear? 9. Yeah, he can clear it.
Stop.
That's rough.
Oh, you got another taunt, though. Maybe. If he lets you keep anything. Which he probably...
That's... Oh, well
He didn't
played.
even have to use his...
Man, we both top decked some awesome nonsense there.
Yeah. You got... Did you even get 3 wins? That was only 2 wins.
That was 3 and 3.
Okay. Alright, so 3. I'm
So,
not doing 3. I know you're not.
That was. But like I said, I think we lacked value in the early game, so we weren't able to make the trades that were going to put us in a good position. We could have gone 4 or 5 had that Doomsayer not happened. But yeah, I feel for this deck, 3 wasn't a horrible response. And I got a card. Thanks, Cobalt Guardian. Super thrilled about you. And we'll go ahead and open this.
Guardian.
6/3 mech paladin. Whenever you cast a mech, it gets divine shield. Oh, we got an epic.
Aren't you doing mechs?
Not with paladin though.
Oh, okay.
And I picked up a brawl. That's a nice warrior card.
Yeah. Especially if you get its counterparts.
So yeah. Any last thoughts about that run?
I think you shouldn't have picked so many lower cast cards.
Yeah, I agree. I think the problem was value, but you think the problem was curve, right?
Yeah, I think that... I don't know. It seems like we do better if you have just... Well... I don't know.
Well, I mean, I didn't have any mana ramp.
You had too many 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I think the ones hurt us more than anything.
Yeah, because they're bad to draw.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're still learning. I'm only a 5 average player, and so, you know,
Yeah, and I'm at a 3. So.
I've got a lot more learning to do, but we're sharing with the world. You're welcome, world. If you have any comments on the draft in the previous video or in the play on any of these, in your comment, of course, please leave a timestamp so that we don't have to try to figure out what you're saying. But I'll obviously...
Also, call us out on anything that we said that was stupid.
Yes, we understand that we are middling players at this point. Well, a 5 average, evidently, I looked at the numbers and puts me somewhere in the top quarter of players. So I'm above average, but I'm not phenomenal. So I've got a lot of room to go, whereas you are just above the 50% mark. So, yeah. We're going to do plenty more of these. We might do one immediately. I don't know. I've got 250 gold. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video here if you don't have any final thoughts.
No, that's it for me.
Okay.